Yeah.
You're a good man.
Well, when I leave here, I gotta go to Franklin and pick up 2 more trucks.
Ready? All right, this meeting is called to order. Who would like to do the invocation?
Oh, well. Amy.
Father, we thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight. Lord, we thank you for Sumner County. We thank you for our citizens and just ask for your protection, your guidance. Just keep us safe. We just thank you and ask that you bless each family represented here. Be with us tonight as we conduct the business of Sumner County. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
And let's stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
God bless America.
Do we need an attorney here?
Do we need an attorney here?
No.
No?
No, we do have the right to request either Settler or Stephen to make an appearance or to be with us. They look at the agenda beforehand, they review it with us, and if they don't see anything that's really outstanding, then they don't appear. But
I
if
just
we,
wanted,
but if we need them, they will appear, so.
just wanted to make sure.
I'll need an approval of the agenda.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great, great. All right, recognition of the public. We have Troy Sanders. Okay, come on up, sir. You have 5 minutes.
Oh, I won't need that long. I just want to introduce myself to you guys. My name is Troy Sanders. I'm the founder and CEO of Hustle Recovery, a Tennessee nonprofit here. We just moved to the area today. We acquired a property over in Gallatin where we'll be opening a women's and children's treatment center. It's actually a 2-year continuum that will include residential treatment, primary care, and then a back-to-work program after they have babies. We also do some work out here already. Quite a few of your citizens come to Cheatham County to seek treatment. We have an IOP, a PHP and IOP with supportive housing out there. And then I had the opportunity to meet Justin over at the hospital earlier this week when we were out here. And I guess he had already been working with us. I didn't know that. So we provide respite housing. When he can't get people moved out of there quick enough, he'll call us and we'll pick them up and then we'll kind of take it from there. So that's a program we piloted a couple of years ago. It's actually funded through the state OAC. So I just wanted to say hi. Just came to check you guys out since I was in the neighborhood. So.
All right, great.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll suspend the rules.
Motion to suspend the rules.
Where will you be at?
That's what we got, the address.
We can't remember.
I can't remember. I just signed all the paperwork today. I can take you there. Hold on, I have it in here though. It's right over by the Circle K, headed out towards Castilian Springs. Give me just a minute.
No worries.
I have it in here. I
Yeah.
just don't know exactly.
And my
what it
question,
was.
do you have a company number or is it just a personal cell phone?
Yes, so we have a toll-free number, which is 833-HUSTLE-5 if you need to refer somebody.
833,
Yep, Hustle 5. I can't even tell you what
That's
those
fine,
numbers
Hustle
are.
5.
And then my personal number is everywhere all over the state anyway, so it's 615-568-5699. And then you can find us at hustlerecovery.org. So our application is also on there. If somebody, as soon as you open the page up, across the top of the page, there'll be a banner that says Get Started or Get Help Now, one or the other.
Okay.
Click on that and take you straight to our application. My people usually respond within minutes when somebody.
How soon will y'all have women and children at this house?
So I'm gonna do Christmas first and then I'm gonna go out there. So I've got a little bit of remodeling that's gotta be done. I'm hoping, I'm probably gonna shoot myself in the foot here, but I'm gonna say
That's fine.
March. My staff is gonna
Okay.
kill me, but I'm gonna say March.
Is it, so Circle K, and is it, there's Airport Road, and then there's a road right there.
It's on-
It's off of Cairo. I just don't know the street at the,
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just whenever you get it,
Okay.
and I'll send
I'll
you.
give it to you here.
where it loops back around them.
Yeah.
Listen,
Okay.
I've got it in text here.
It's the iron gated fence.
Back behind the new Ryan Home subdivision.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We'll come back in a
Yeah,
session,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
just give it to us in a
Sorry.
minute.
No worries. Thank you.
Okay.
I probably should know that, but.
Well, you just acquired it
We
today.
got
Yeah,
15
yeah.
properties, so it's kind of hard to keep.
Y'all have 15 properties?
Yes, sir. I have 6 in Cheatham County, 4 in Dixon County, 4 in Davidson County, and then this will be our first in Sumner County. So,
Okay, thank you. All right, the next item on here is approval of the minutes.
So moved.
I've got a correction, just for those present, my name is misspelled. So I'd like to correct the spelling for the minutes on mine. So I'll second the minutes with that addition, that change.
Thank you. All right, approval of the minutes. Any other questions or concerns of the minutes? I need a motion, second on the.
Danny's got a motion, I got a second?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. So report of the committee chairman, couple things. Terry, Ms. Boyd, Commissioner Boyd said she couldn't come, she was concerned for the weather. And then Ms. Burghardt has said she would not be here tonight, but she also has sent us a letter. She will not be coming tonight, nor will she be coming back. She's resigned today from the committee. So we'll have to be looking for another, I'll just listen to here. For another commissioner in the future. So that's what I wanted to do the report on.
Does she have one down there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all I have currently. So I'm gonna let Dustin give us the report of our grant accountant.
So for the past 2 months, we've been working with the State of Tennessee Opioid Abatement Council with the reporting system. Our first report actually took into account all of the checks that we have received, all the payments, and commingled all the funds. So we've been working with them on creating a report that actually separates all the funds out. So starting in January, we will be submitting a report that has all 3 checks and where the funds have been spent or allocated. And then they are changing the terms of service of our MOU with the state. Right now, we're supposed to report bi-yearly, and we are only going to report now once a year. And that concludes my report.
Okay, thank you. We'll go to old business. Status of the committee. In your packet, you have proposed committee bylaws beginning September of 2026.
Motion for discussion.
Second, I second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
So, in the bylaws, one of the things that I had thought about, I started thinking about, was the committee members. And that was where a commissioner must be one of the top 5 districts impacted by opioid. But my question was, what if one of those 5 commissioners doesn't want to serve? So I would say that maybe we could leave that, but put a statement in there that says if they're not willing to serve, an alternate could be made for that seat. Commissioner,
Who wrote these bylaws?
we did,
So why are you, I mean, I don't understand having the designation at all, must be in one of the top 5 districts.
we have
And why is it only a year and the rest of them are the entire term?
because it's a heat map, so we really wanted a commissioner that was like their district is super affected by it. And
Well, sure, but I mean, all the districts are affected by it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the heat map, I mean, it's pretty,
the higher number.
yeah, my district has a higher number on all of them, for example,
Right.
as well as, obviously the more rural districts being Westmoreland, Portland, and Cottontown,
Right.
and Millersville, and so it's just more,
We kind of wanted to make
Disadvantage.
sure that someone, was on the committee that was. Does that make sense?
I think, and I understand what you're saying, and they are all high, but I do think that the way Sumner County is, and I don't know, y'all would know better than me, but I bet you that those high districts are probably pretty consistent from year to year, aren't they? Wouldn't you think? I
Well,
mean, Millersville higher than.
They have been.
Westmoreland, I'm gonna assume so, yes.
Yeah,
because
so.
That's kind of my point, is
Yeah.
his area is on,
One of the highest deaths,
Yeah.
overdoses in the
Yeah.
district.
On old business in B, upon motion by Matthew Williams, second by Commissioner Mansfield. I don't know who that is.
Which one?
And old business, B, it says, second paragraph, it says upon motion by Matthew Williams,
Obviously supposed to be.
second by
Oh,
Commissioner Mansfield.
you're in the minutes.
Yeah, that probably should
Oh,
be-
yeah, sorry, in the minutes, in old business.
So, we approve- it's
Is that
probably-
me?
It's probably you.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll fix that.
I just wanted to.
You're good, thank you for reading it.
And then my
Um,
second thing was, what Jeremy was saying is, I think when we talked about this, because Jeremy wasn't on the board at the time when we were going through the new bylaws,
I was here last month, we did talk about these last month,
was, well, yeah, but.
or 2 months ago, September.
When we initially started this a few, what is it, 6 months
In the summer,
ago?
okay.
Yeah, it was like 6 months ago, we got a pre-bylaw thing that we kinda went off of, and we were wanting a commissioner that was generally middle of Sumner County, right? That was middle of the
Middle of the county?
Yeah,
I
so
don't remember
commissioner
that.
that was middle of the county,
I
that
don't
was,
remember that, 'cause-
that could be going to these facilities and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Anybody can travel, but,
yeah, I don't remember that though.
but I'm fine if we take that out, man.
Go ahead.
So, and I said this last time we met, that I'm opposed to 5. I think it needs to be 7 members, and I think you need to have more commissioners than citizens, because this is not a citizen community. This is a county commission committee that is, the county commissioners are elected with the fiduciary responsibility to take care of these types of things. I'm a strong, and we are elected by people. I'm not big into boards or committees that have unelected bureaucrats, for lack of better words, and that's what this is turning into. You know, if you're gonna, it's 3-2, so it's unbalanced. I think it needs to have government representation as the greater balance. And so, but my motion is gonna be to just strike 1 and 2 as it is and just have 4 county commissioners. I mean, and I don't see why there needs to be an at-large at all, only because, I mean, you just ask the commissioners in those districts. I mean, but if you got out of 24 county commissioners, you got plenty to choose from that can fulfill roles to be on that. But that's my opinion. But I heard what you said, but I still don't understand the logic on the heat map segmentation.
So
If somebody's not able or willing to serve.
So one of the statements that was made was you wanted more citizen input, number one, that came from one of the county commissioners. They wanted more citizen involvement. And I understand what you said with the county involvement, so it would be a blend of the two, because you would think that the county commissioner that would have one of the highest areas would want to represent their people to make sure that their needs were met. That was where we were headed with this for the heat map. So if it was somebody that was a county commissioner that had a large overdose population, they would make sure that their constituents' needs were being met, because he or she would actually be interfacing them the most. That was the thought behind it. But if this body agrees to strike it, then we can strike it.
I'm just
and go
looking at the
forward.
pool. I mean, you're limiting 24 commissioners down to 7 or 5. Why limit anybody? I mean, it's like versus somebody who's willing to serve or might have an expertise or just a passion.
So we
I mean,
had, prior to that, we had 5 commissioners on here and 2 citizens.
Well, you got the sheriff, you got the county mayor, you've got,
Yeah,
I think there's 9,
there's 9 people on it right now.
and we're going down to 7.
Well, no, this is going to 5.
I don't agree to going to 5.
I think it should be, but my motion is to just have 4 county commissioners and then 3 residents of Sumner County, if you want to do recovery, community representative, and a medical person. But that's
so 3 and 4, that's your,
my recommendation. 4 county commissioners and 3, just because it's a fiduciary oversight of county commissioners are elected representatives of the people for this purpose, not just people we pick that aren't accountable to the people. I'm just not a big proponent of that.
I think a couple of issues I have with that is, number one, I know we discussed this maybe before you come on board, but getting representation from county commissioners, has kind of been an issue here. Number two, I think it's also been stated that although there is a this fiduciary responsibility,
Would you say,
this isn't taxpayer money. This is lawsuit. Number three, we make a decision, but then it's still, correct me if I'm wrong, Dustin, has to go in front of full commission. So realistically, all commissioners participate with it,
Correct.
whether they're on the committee or not.
Yeah.
And at this point, we've had 4 county commissioners resign from this board.
Right.
Well,
So in other words, what I'm saying is
I want-
citizens are being more reliable to this committee historically than commissioners.
Well, I think too, well, I understand what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
I
I can't, we
I don't
can't
agree.
police with other people, you know, that, why they don't come, you know?
No, that's just facts though.
Yeah, but I mean,
But we've had 4 county commissioners resign since I've been on this board,
So-
and citizens have not resigned.
that's true.
Yeah, and how long have you been on the board? Because,
Almost a year.
yeah, so I mean,
When
I
you,
think,
And
when
we've
you
had
come on,
citizens.
I came on right after you.
I've been on for it.
Yeah, you've been on for
You've
a
been on
while.
it.
I've been on
You
it for about 2
replaced,
years. It's been,
a lady that was on here.
Right,
Yeah.
but since I've been on here though, 3 county commissioners have resigned.
Yeah.
yeah,
And no citizen has resigned.
Right.
correct.
And I agree with that, because, but like I said, we can't project what people will do. Like, I know the 3 that have resigned, I don't know their reasoning, I mean, you just have to appreciate it. So, they're replaced with other commissioners, you know, once they move out. So, it's like if citizens started saying, well, we won't want any citizens because they don't come. So I don't think that's I don't like that argument. I like the fact that we want to include people. 4 commissioners, I have no problem with that. We want 4 commissioners and
3 citizens?
7 people right now. All right, 9, we got 9, we're
You
going
got
to
9,
7.
this
We
is
have
5.
Right.
So we want to go to 7.
And we want to go to 7, 5's not
I
enough.
don't, I mean, I'm just telling you what I want to
Well,
do.
Yes, ma'am, sir.
if you can't, the mayor's not usually here and the sheriff's not here a lot, and I know they're very busy.
Right.
But you're gonna, if we cut it down too far, we're never gonna have a quorum.
Exactly. And
You know?
that's why I didn't want it
Yeah.
changed in the first place, because I thought even though we were losing people, we can replace people if
If
they're
you go to-
willing to serve.
Right, if you go to 5 though, you're gonna have a problem with having a quorum.
Here's what
You
happened.
only need 3 for a quorum, so.
We had
Majority.
have
we were
9 and-
being, I want to call threatened that they wanted to change this committee down. We were at 9, they wanted to wipe out and just do like 1 commissioner and all that. I didn't agree with that. I thought, we have been done so much work, why would we change it? That's why we were trying to come up with a compromise. That's not always bad. I'm okay with bringing it back up.
Were these funds distributed to the citizens of Sumner County or the government of Sumner County?
To the groups that, like the 501Cs, that would be the citizens.
I mean, but who's holding the money?
The whole of the money, the agreement is signed between the county mayor and the state, and so then it was held in the Department of Finance.
Okay, but it's from a lawsuit from these opioid
Yes.
settlements that the state of Tennessee has collected and gathered and distributed to counties.
To counties.
To
for
county
the
government,
decision.
right?
Yes.
Okay, it's county government. I mean, it's still taxpayer money at this point, I understand, but so, my position's still the same, I mean.
I'm sorry, you said it's taxpayer money?
Well, it is now, it's as far as like, it's brought into the coffers, I mean, for the taxpayers to have to distribute, so, I mean, are you an elected official? No, I mean, he is, I am, she is. I think more oversight from county commissioners is my personal opinion, so, you can disagree, that's fine.
I do, yes.
So, yeah, very obviously.
Yeah.
But that's my motion, doesn't get supported, but I think it needs to be more county commissioners, and that's been my opinion, as far as oversight on a committee, especially dealing with, money that's coming out of the county,
So you're saying, okay, you're
He's got a
saying
motion to increase it.
to 4 county commissioners, which we have now.
Correct, right now it's just 2 county commissioners, I'm just saying add 2 more. That's
But
it.
we have 4 on
Right
there
now.
right now.
Mhm.
Okay, so we'd add 2 more
To this,
to that,
this.
to the proposal,
That's
and
it.
then, let's see, 1, 2,
Well, you're over your 5.
no.
So if we.
He's expanding it to 9.
I'm expanding it to 7. This is 1 person, 2 person, 3, 4, 5. Right now, has 5 people on the committee. I'm just adding 2 county commissioners, which goes to 7.
Plus
I'm
the
not expanding
mayor
to 9.
and the,
Well, no, this doesn't include the mayor. Doesn't say the
We
mayor's
didn't
on
put the
there.
mayor.
Yeah, we
because
removed the mayor and
he
the
didn't
sheriff.
come.
both.
They're not on here.
Okay.
This is just 5. That's just
Yeah,
5.
we-
Well, I would be for 7 then.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying add 2 county commissioners, that's all I'm saying. Because it would actually be a committee of 7.
I think it's beneficial to have more, especially commissioners who want to be here and have things to add.
I asked to be on it.
Yeah,
So,
but.
I'm here.
Yeah, but I think it's real important to have experts in the field and the
Yeah.
people too.
Sure.
So I'm okay with
Because it
7.
would be 4 commissioners and 3 citizens.
I mean, yeah, that was just, that was my
That's his proposal.
1 and 2.
So are you making that in, is it a motion?
That was a motion, just to basically add 2 more county commissioners.
I'll second that.
All
To
in
give us a
favor?
total of 7.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Correct.
So all in favor?
If,
Aye. Oh, you have a question?
but we still have 3 citizens.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
But what are the citizens?
Well, it says a resident of Sumner County, a recovery community representative, and a member of the medical profession impacted by opioid use disorder. That's what, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I'm not gonna,
That's not going to cut, is that going to cut somebody out that's
No.
already on the
No.
committee?
Uh-uh.
No. Okay.
So, as far as what,
Your position would, I guess, be
a recovery community representative.
a community representative. I'd be a resident. And then the medical profession, she's already a county commissioner though.
That means she can't be on the committee in 2026.
If I'm not a commissioner, I may be mayor.
she may be wanting to make the mayor back on the board.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess my
long-
thing
long
with this
residents-
is
I mean, long
it sounds
res-
like this is going back to being really something that was introduced by, a former member. Is this a committee then? I mean, is this,
committee on committees, that's what,
Yeah,
Well,
is
that's
this
what
really
will
like-
become. It will become a committee. This is going to be a committee, not an ad hoc.
For September
For
26.
September of 2026, this will become a committee, not an ad hoc. This is right now an ad hoc.
right?
So right now, this committee falls directly under budget?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So September, we will be a committee that will have to take everything to
Correct.
the
New Jersey committee
prospective
process.
committee. Yeah.
Right now, Chairman Schoaf is gonna put somebody else on the committee.
Yeah.
So that's how it works. So,
Which through that, you get more
Right.
commissioner oversight.
Well, that's true.
So why not have citizens here that probably carry a more vested interest respectfully?
Well, let's vote on.
we got a
our
motion, we got a second, so let's vote.
Everybody ready to vote? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That's 3. Yeah, 4.
No.
No. Okay, so it's 4-1?
Yep,
as long as we still have 3 residents.
yeah, it's nothing, I just, because you're the committee of 5, so, now, all right, now we're to 7 and it's 4 commissioners.
7.
Back to 7. And regarding the top district, are we leaving that in? Are we gonna leave that in? Do we wanna leave that in?
I'll say we can strike it. I make a motion to strike it.
I second. Yep,
Okay,
yep.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Strike that. And at large, that's kind of mundane because it's gonna be 4 commissioners.
Correct, it's just 4 commissioners. I think the hot map is great to have. It's great to see this.
I do have a question over the OD maps. What are we doing with the information? I know I get alerts, but really nothing, no, I mean, I know the coalition's tagged in that. I mean, what are we truly doing with it? Are we sharing that information where the coalition can be more strategic with services, or is it just kept internal?
It's multi-faceted. Can I answer that question?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so it's multifaceted. So number 1, yes. So anybody that is part of the partnership with High Point Health, Volunteer Behavioral Health, and unfortunately, Summer Prevention Coalition cannot sign up for it because they are not health. But if they wanted to view it, they have access, just like you all have access through me to view it at that point in time. In addition, with our funds dwindling, we are looking at the services that are being met and needed and where the hotspots are. So in case this board wants to move forward and maybe start to target certain areas, then you will have that ability to do it because we will have the data collection for it to show where the hotspots are at that point in time, should this body want to pursue that avenue. But I need a collection source to start collecting that data.
So, couple things, and correct me, I'll try to take all that in.
Okay.
We have means to access that. What does that look like?
So right now, EMS, myself, and anybody who is registered for OD maps that is approved can go ahead and do it. So, for example, the health department can, and I think Charlotte Hollis has, signed up under OD maps to view OD maps as a medical professional. And so anybody with those credentials can go to OD maps, sign up for it, and see how it's being impacted.
But didn't you state that we would have?
So we have access. So if you wanted to view OD maps, then all you gotta do is stop by my office and I will pull it up and show you. Because technically we don't own the data,
So you can't email it.
so I can't email it. Because of the information that is included on it, I cannot, because if you drill down too far, you can actually start making educated guesses.
So I do serve in other counties that have implemented that, and there is a confidentiality agreement where we share OD maps, because what's been proven there, for instance, in Rutherford County, with a combination of other programs, collaboration, their overdose rate dropped 16%. Why? Because sharing OD maps. The issue with OD, or the concept with OD maps, is real-time data. We go through Department of Health, it's 2-week delay. So how can someone that really does outreach be more strategic with that and effective? I think we need to take that in consideration, because Sumner County was one county that did not decrease in overdoses.
So can I have a motion, or will you all entertain a motion to allow me to work with Will and see how the confidentiality agreements work in other counties and see if our legal department will look into it?
Motion to explore that.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. I think it's important. We need to talk about terms on section 2.
I make a motion to strike the first two bullets.
First two bullets have, to serve duration of their term and.
Or just, I'll make a motion to modify, basically, to serve the duration of their term. Just combine those bullets, it's just
What do you want to strike?
section 2 terms. I'm
Uh-huh.
striking the second bullet point completely because we're not doing the one-year
County
term.
commissioner,
Just
top district, okay.
county commissioners to serve the duration of their term. That's it.
Versus one term.
It's coterminous. It's just coterminous, whatever. So that's my motion, just to clean up this language.
Okay.
And then we would take out the mapping, or the
Correct.
back part too. We would take that out.
That's a sub-bullet point, the second one, yes. So that's my motion, I have a second.
Not second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I do have a question. Member of the medical community 3 years, does that mean you have to live here and be a part of the community for 3 years, or you just have to be like a medical professional for 3 years? What does that mean?
Oh, so if you're looking at the member of recovery community residents.
Yeah.
And then the medical community, that allows it to rotate, so that way.
Oh, that's not like.
everybody.
That's
can-
just their term.
That's their term limit.
Okay, I always thought like they had to be here for 3 years or something. I didn't know it was
So-
like some pre-qualification, like you just moved to the area, so I just.
So like Will would stay on for another year, and then after that, he'll either be reappointed or communal committees will say no, and then the next year would be the resident for 2 years, and then the third one would be the medical, so it's continuously rotating.
Sure.
Until whether they want to stop
That's
serving or
fine. I was just
committee committees.
misreading it, so that's why I wanted to ask a question for clarification.
That prevents too many fall-offs.
Section 3, I'd like a motion to just, the second bullet point to say any member missing 2 consecutive regular meetings may be recommended for removal by a majority vote. I make a motion for that. Our standing rules and procedure of the commission, it says 2 meetings. Maybe, it's just, that's my motion.
But it,
Why would you go 3 consecutive, we only meet every other month. I mean, that's like half a year. Well, why would you have 3 consecutive regular meetings? Why not just say
it's
2?
6 months.
If you didn't come for 6 months.
That's a long
We
time.
don't want
But I'm
to-
just saying, any member missing 2 consecutive meetings,
That would be 4 months.
that's my motion, is to strike 3 and change it to 2.
I second that.
And just,
So we have a motion and a.
and I'm also want to strike without good cause, just any member missing 2 consecutive regular meetings may, not shall, just may be recommended for removal. And that's kind of what we do at the county commission. That's my motion.
So we have a motion and Will, do you still want to keep that? Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Motion
That's pretty,
carries. Okay, vacancy.
Benign. yes, anything else? Everything else seems to kind of follow Robert's rules. And we're not looking at all.
Any other questions about the bylaws?
This is pretty straightforward.
And so, as the board stands now, it'll be this way until September 26th.
Next year.
But with us making these changes, do we have to bring on 2 more commissioners?
No, one.
One more commissioner?
Well, well, we already have.
Commissioner Boyd is on here as well, so that's 4.
She's already on it right now, Commissioner Boyd. She.
Okay, so with Shannon dropping off, we'll have the 4.
But I mean, these don't necessarily take place till September the 1st of 26, so this is not.
I'll be gone.
Just saying.
In Florida.
Free at last, Eddie.
Um,
You okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I just make sure I understood that correctly, because I know that they were wanting to dissolve this and then run it through committee on committees, but that won't take place until
Next year,
next election cycle.
correct.
According to legal, if or when you all should adopt this with changes, then it'll go in front of budgets, budget would review it, they may make changes as well, and then it'll go in front of the full county commission. So
If
you're,
we've made changes.
so from here, it goes to the budget committee, and from budget committee, they'll review it, they can make changes, and then it goes to the full county commission for adoption or changes.
So we don't need to approve this again, this will go on the budget now, right?
Yeah, we're still at
That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
But could this not go ahead and go in front of full commission?
It has to go to budget. We have to approve it.
Right,
It goes to budget. They have to play with it, approve whatever, kick it around. And then, once they do that, then they send it to the full commission
Probably January.
in January.
Probably gonna be later than that. Yeah.
but
Probably
nothing will
February.
change until
Yeah.
the next
September.
election cycle.
Government.
Because it's gotta be ready by Monday.
No, it'll be February.
We'll get to it eventually. So, does anybody have any other changes or concerns they'd like to come up with, or
I think
can we
everything looks
vote on it?
Robert's rules, standard boilerplate.
I would just ask for you all to look at page 7, just to be clear.
Funding and reporting.
Under fund oversight, before any funds are advertised for grant applications period, going back to what Will had stated, the first thing would be we would allocate funds to EMS for ODM subscription. And then because we are removing the mayor and sheriff and other entities, and we are also have funded the health department and Safe Baby Court, we would probably extend an offer to them to look at their needs should they need to receive any direct appropriations. And so I just want to bring that to your attention as well. Because technically we've been doing this under policies for the grants, but this would solidify it as a whole.
And emergency services, sheriff, all that, they have to fall under the same guidelines as the opioid program.
Correct.
It
They-
can't be just I talked to a sheriff in Florida, and he said he took the money and did whatever he wanted with it, and I said, okay, well, I'm glad I'm not in your county, but they have to follow the rules just like our jobs. Okay.
Madam Chair, I've got to leave in about 10 minutes if
Okay.
you.
Do you wanna,
Do we need to make a motion approved as amended? The,
do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any concerns? No? Okay. We talked about the heat map, 2025, October 2025, January 2025. That's in here in your packet. So these are, I think this was basically trying to help with the appointments that we were looking at, so it really isn't, it's kind of doesn't matter. It matters, but not like for the bylaws, so it's for your information only, okay? We'll move on from there. Contract FYI for year 25-26 recovery 20.
Status for this contract, their chair actually stopped by this afternoon and has signed off on it, so it has gone to the county mayor for full signature.
Okay.
So once he signs it, and once the project goes out for RFP, and it has been awarded, then we'll draw down their funds first, because it ends at the end of this fiscal year, whereas the recovery court underneath Judge Planton is for 2 years. So that is the status for that grant.
Okay. Any other questions? Contract amendment for High Point Health.
Contract amendment was signed this afternoon from High Point Health, and it is with the county mayor for signature.
Okay. Thank you. All right, let's move to new business. Update from Sumner Prevention Coalition. I recommend we suspend the rules so they.
Motion to suspend.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Go
Aye.
ahead.
I'll try to keep it brief. I heard you say you need 10 minutes. So I'm not going to go through all of this, but the building is 117 East Winchester. We've done a lot already. We're not moved in yet. Our board is urging us to get in there by the end of the year. We're doing our best to do that. We've stripped walls, pulled cove base, pulled wires. We've pulled fixtures out of the bathroom, refinished bathroom walls. We've bought the flooring already. They're going to be installing it in the next 2 weeks. We had the survey conducted because remember the split with the house part going to recovery court. We had the surveyors come out. They conducted the survey. We're waiting on the new deeds to be drawn up because if you remember, Eric Sittler said that he was talking about how old the language is in there. Those landmarks don't exist from the original deeds, and it was 3 combined into 1. So we had to get them to survey the entire thing, starting at South Water all the way to the edge of the property. And they were able to do that without too much trouble. So they're dividing those. We've spoken with Wendy Swaby and everybody at Recovery Court. They're happy. Literally as soon as they get that stuff drawn up, it's going to them. So, and then also, I have personally met with 2 different 12-step groups, and then a few people that are wanting to form a new 12-step group that are going to be conducting meetings in there as soon as we get moved in. They're going to start using the back room. They're going to be able to use that for their meeting space, which is good. I mean, there's one group of people that they want somewhere to go right now, and they don't have anywhere. So, again, move-in date, hopefully by the end of the year. If not, it'll be the first couple of weeks of January. And then I've presented, everybody should have a copy of just a sketch or a proof of the plaque that we're going to be putting up. It will be prominently displayed somewhere. I don't see any need for y'all to vote on it, but if you have any, just look at it. If you have any language you want added or taken away, feel free to email us and we'll be happy to make those changes. Do y'all have any questions for me?
When's your opening?
Oh, that's another thing, sorry.
We can come to.
Although it will not be, we won't have the entire building done. Once we get in, we are going to have a soft ribbon cutting, and we want everybody to be there that wants to be there. So we'll keep everybody updated. As soon as we get in, we're going to do something. So
We'll do a lot of process through general operations.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to, if we've been working on this for about a year and a half.
yes,
So get this guy to-
but I think it's going to be a really good deal, and it already looks remarkably different in there, so. Just the paint and the getting the stuff off the walls and everything. I think we hauled, the initial haul out of like unused materials and stuff was over 9,000 pounds.
Wow.
So there's just a lot of junk in there. And, I mean, there's still wires from when it was an EMS built, when it was EMS. There's still, their phone numbers are still up on the telecommunications wall. So, yeah, a bunch of old stuff in there, but it is, it's progressing. We should be in there in the next month to month and a half.
Okay.
Awesome, so, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
Okay, grant application with the state research.
So we're looking to apply this upcoming March for state opioid funds to assist the hospital, the Prevention Coalition, and volunteer behavioral health. And so we'll be doing so, should this body allow, under the research portion. There is no match. So this would be settlement dollars that we receive from the state
We need a
with no
motion.
match. So I need a motion.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Everybody? Aye.
I guess, just a question on that. If we choose to go
Yeah.
after it, that also, then makes a jail program that they now opened up being eligible to go after it.
My understanding, talking with Smart and with Ella, is it's two separate entities. Even though we're both at the state, they're looking at it as two separate entities. So they would fall under the sheriff's department. So if the sheriff's department was to apply, it'd be under the sheriff's department. Just
But
like,
their agent is county government, right?
but it would still fall underneath the sheriff, is what I have been told.
Next is C, which is year 4 check. Appropriation target areas, grant applications for nonprofits.
This is just for informational purposes, so thanks to Will for the question about the OD maps. So if you're looking at it, as you know, we first started out with $950,000. This check that we are anticipating coming in would be $454,643.61. This does not include any Purdue funds that the state has received. The state is unsure if they're going to incorporate it or not. I have inquired twice, and they have not decided how they're going to handle that, or if the checks have come in yet. So going back to it, with the amount being decreased, you will have access to OD maps to see what you may want to do with those funds, number one. Funds should be arriving in April, so if you wanted to do competitive grants, you could do that. This is only for informational purposes only, with nothing to vote on.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? Next one is internal audit for opioids.
So in your packet, you'll see the audit form for somebody in finance, not me, to go out to audit our recipients. Whether they received a direct appropriation or whether or not they received a grant, to make sure that everything that I have received is correct and that they are keeping the paperwork. So this is for you all to know, this is what we are looking at for going forth to audit, and to maybe recapture some funds that may have been spent on items that should not have been spent on.
Okay.
When will this be completed?
So right now, you're looking at the document to go forth, so we will be, our next step is to go forth in front of Interim Director Browning to see how she wants to stagger it out. According to what has happened, this will go in front of Financial Management Committee, and the report, we are to report twice a year as far as any audit findings. So we're not for sure if the person who does this wants to audit everything all at once, or if we're going to break it up and stagger it out into groups.
All right.
Any questions? Next thing is adjournment.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Hey, we don't need any action on that?
No action.
All in favor?
Aye.
Bye, Danny.
Thank you, sorry.
Y'all have a good
We had
Christmas.
church on Thursday
Careful,
night.
safety out there. Yeah, you too.
6:30.
I'm also. Well, thank you all for coming.